going to give you a really, hopefully, fast tour of Chromatical Club. I am known to get a bit over the top and go into a lot of detail about things. I guess that's why the club is good, because I do go into detail on things and overhelp. But I'm going to try and keep this short. So I just wanted to give you a bit of a background about Chromatical Club, because it's really detailed and a lot of people don't actually realise it is within, not within Facebook. So it is in its own area. It's in its own sort of amazing club space, and it's really, really detailed, really easy to navigate. And there's a lot in here. As soon as you join in, you get value. So I want to give you a tour. So when you log in, you'll see this sidebar. If you log in on desktop, you'll see this sidebar, but it is openable and expandable on mobile. So you'll generally start home, and this is where you'll see your own feed. So these are all of the sorts of posts and people that you follow, the types of topics that you're interested in, and the types of things that you want to see. So there is no algorithm. You will see what you want to see, or just everything that you that happens in the club. So you can click on Discovery, and it will. I'm tethering from my phone, by the way, at the moment, because my internet is shocking. So this looks a bit crazy, but you'll see all of the tools to help you get it started in the welcome, the top posts happening at the moment, all of the topics that happen in the club, top members, the featured posts, upcoming events, which are live Q&As coming up. We've got one coming up in February, which is a while away. I know they've been on pause because I've made all of these amazing videos that are coming up, scheduled every single Friday until next year, while I have the baby, so that I can spend all of my time in the club helping everybody. So as of February, they are back on. I'll be interviewing awesome people, including Chelsea from Blossom Media, and we are going and doing a whole walkthrough on Facebook ads. So these events and videos, you can see all of the past ones whenever you join, and you can go through them no matter what. So if you're watching this a bit later, this will still be available even though it's not live. You will see members in the same profession. So these are all the marketers that are in here at the moment. Members near you, so you can connect in a non-creepy way with people who are local, so that you can chat with others and maybe do meetups and all that sort of thing. So it's really cool and really engaging, and it's really about community. Speaking of community, here is the members. We do also have a actual directory where you can find members by their professions, and the world can see it as well. So they can go and discover you on my website as well. So you can get to know all of the club members. There's so many amazing people in here. I could go on here for ages. Just keep loading. That's about Chromatical Club, but you know what that is because you're here. So topics. This is where the magic really does happen. Topics is where you'll spend a lot of your time navigating through the club. Welcome to Chromatical Club is all of the sort of information about the club. If you get stuck, if you get lost, this is where a lot of that information is. Club rules, how to get rewards for being the club, how to use the club, new features, what to post about in the club if you get stuck, make sure your replies get seen, ambassadorships, all sorts of cool stuff. So introductions, this is where heaps of people actually jump in straight away, say hello, introduce themselves, and get to know everyone in the club. There's heaps of introductions in here, and it's a great way to sort of find some new followers. So, I mean, check this out. This is an amazing introduction. And look at the replies. Like, everyone who joins gets big welcomes, big love, and we get to know you and what you do so that we all can pitch in and help you and your business do well. How's this? Oh, that'd be great. Anyway, back to topics on the left-hand side. Ask your business marketing questions. This is where the magic really properly happens. And when I say ask your business and marketing questions, it's broad and it's detailed. It isn't a quick, hey, what's going on with Facebook right now? Anyone having trouble? Nah. This is exactly my problem with Facebook or Instagram or ads or influencers or blogs or whatever it is. and you will write a really detailed question, and you will get really detailed answers. This one, 21, look at this question, right? Big, ginormous, massive question. I won't scroll too hard. But look at all these replies. This is mine. It's actually quite a short reply for me. But all these amazing replies helping with really detailed answers to things. Like, this is generous information from all different types of people who care about helping people do well. I just cannot. 15 comments. That's on one of mine. Shopify questions. What to do? I need your creativity with words. Here's another one from Kathleen. She writes awesome questions. I think I actually wrote quite a bit on here. Yeah, but this is the detailed answers. This is the detail that you do get on your questions. We're here to really want to support you and get what you need. We're not here to just quickly chuck something out to send you a Google link or something. We want you to do well, and everyone in the club wants you to do well. So, pricing related questions, detailed answers. Mine isn't super detailed. I can't seem to find one with my ginormous ones. Anyway, there's some cracking answers in here that you can also look at these other posts that other Chromatical members write, and you can learn from them too if you've got a similar issue. It's so cool. What's this one? Anyway, I could go on forever trying to find examples, but it's really good. So you can always feel confident that you'll get similar to a one-on-one consulting feel, but in typing whenever you have a question. You just put it in here. You don't have to book a marketing session with anyone. You just pop your question in here, and not just me, but other experts and other people who aren't experts, but who could be a perfect customer for you, who could be someone who's had that experience before or who has the same platform as you, can give you their advice. It's so good. Okay, I'll stop rabbiting on about that. Your fortnightly challenge. So this is where every single fortnight I post a really ginormous and awesome challenge. We're up to challenge 17 at the moment, and you can join the conversation. This one's just gone up 2 days ago, and this is a really detailed one about finding out where people are dropping off in Google Analytics, so that you can really find out the detail about what people are doing on your site and improve it so that you make more sales. So it's detailed. I go through exactly how to do it, what the challenge is, and you jump in and you get help with that topic. Challenge 16, an About Me page review, where we all jumped in and helped each other. We teamed up with other people and we reviewed each other's About Me pages. 64 people jumping in. What is your elevator pitch? 79 comments, 68 comments on reviews. There are so many things that we do in here to make you take action in your business and be accountable for it, and also to introduce you to new things you haven't heard of before. Like the challenge was to set up some new Zapier integrations, even if you use it or if you don't. It's about discovering new ones and getting on it and being accountable for it. You don't have to join in on all of these. This is all optional, so you might not be interested. You might not have the time to do these yet. You might join in, a year. You might join this club a year after I've actually posted a challenge, but you can go through all of the history of these challenges and do them again and take awesome action on your business. It's all about action in here. We want you to succeed. So live videos and just videos and live Q&A replays. So this is where you can go back through every single live Q&A that we've done and every single post video that I've recorded that will upskill you, guide you through new things, teach you the psychology behind certain things. There's a large bank and library of videos that are in here, and it's always growing, and you'll always have access to this sort of information. Some of the more popular ones are like the one where I go and talk for an hour about the algorithm, and there's 68 comments on this that tell you all about, check out, there's some awesome, like the notes that come out of these things is so cool. And it all makes sense once you get these sorts of videos. So you can go through and digest these at your own pace, even if you're not someone that wants to post, new posts in the Ask Your Business questions. You can just sit here and digest these videos and get so much value from it, way beyond what you pay per month. It's really cool. Where are we up to? Share resources, discoveries, and tools. So if someone in the club creates something that can help people, I thought this was pretty cool. I just posted it recently, pulling apart my latest Instagram post, and I went through every single reason and theory behind what I did to recreate a really good post, so that you can learn from it and get similar results. So I go into detail explaining things, but there's also tools from other people that they've discovered, cool programs and platforms that people have found, cool apps. It's just really valuable. If you find something that could help other people, we all share in and put in. Happy wins. This is where, if you have a freaking success, we want to freaking celebrate it with you. I say that word too much, and I don't mean to, but we genuinely want you to do cool stuff. So we're going to cheer you on and be your biggest support network, because we don't always have that kind of support at home. We don't have that, we all don't have partners and people to bring us up, and family and all that sort of stuff to understand even what we do. So we do that for you. That's what we're here for. Question of the week and what's happening in your world. These are recurring themes that I post every single week and fortnight. A question of the week is obviously weekly, and I bring up really cool conversations to get us talking. So who do you look up to in business? Who inspires you? And there's always lots of comments on these. How did you come up with your business name? 56 people commenting on this. We tell stories, and we get into detail about what these are. Boundaries, we talk about it, and we get into discussions so that we can learn from them and inspire us to set up boundaries, or what lights you up in your business. There's one about business mistakes. If you turned your whole love of or hobby into a business, how do you keep the love for it and maintain the passion? So we join that conversation, and we talk about it so in detail, so that we all learn and get inspired by other people's stories. It's so detailed. I can't explain that enough. It's not quick. It's people care in here, and it matters. You matter if you join the club. So what's going on in your world is recurring. It's exactly the same post every fortnight. But we want to know what you're doing, not necessarily in business, but what's going on. I comment, we all jump in, we say what's going on, and we all reply to each other. And if it's been hard, if it's been good, it's not all shiny and pretty. We want to support you. So if you're having a rough time, you comment that, and we'll read through them, and we'll be like, hey, I got you. Can I help you with this? What can we do for you? So that's what they are. Collaborate with others. That sort of speaks for itself. If you need to work with someone, or you've got an idea, you can pop that in here. And I said this was quick. Okay, I lied. It's not going to be quick. And when posts don't fit anywhere else, you don't know where it's going to go, you chuck it in here and still post it anyway. There's heaps of those as well. So events, I'm going to get through these. You can see past events in here. And you can see all the people that have joined, and these all get filmed. Most of them get filmed if it's a Q&A, but we try all different sorts of things in here as well. You can see those upcoming. These have to be rescheduled, so they're dates to come. Professions, you can see people in the different professions. So make sure you fill this out, because not everyone does, which means you don't appear in here. And that means you can see posts from people who are artists, and you can actually see relevant posts that might be relevant to you. It's really cool. Chromie Teams is reasonably new, and I'm going to be adding more as we go. But if you are in the art and design space, if you are someone who goes to markets and sells your wares, or just visits markets, if you are in the wedding industry, so people who are designers or florists, photographers in the wedding industry, you can join here and chat to other people in the wedding industry. If you're a jewellery or accessory maker, there's tons of people who are doing that. Same with the market goers, same with artists. So we've given you your own space where you can log in and talk about things that aren't necessarily marketing and business related, but to do with your actual industry. So, minimum orders to do with jewellery, tools, plugs, so you can actually communicate with people about what your industry is, and that's private. So it's free to join, but it just doesn't fill the feed with non-related businessy stuff, the main feed. So this is the main feed, but if you join a Chromie team, that's private to the team, so you can go to town with things that aren't necessarily Chromatical Club related. Start here. This is also free to join. It's sort of like a course, but it's a more structured different classes on that feature all of the videos that are relevant through that I post. Oh my gosh, I've lost my train of thought. It features lots of videos, and you can go through, and I'll be adding all of these soon, that help you guide you through certain things. So I've currently just got one up for Instagram, but I'll be adding more courses soon, including launching and all that sort of stuff, because there's a lot of questions in the club about launching. So I'm adding lots of things about that. But you can go through these step by step and learn all of this value about how to make your Instagram really successful. And it's a lot of these kinds of videos that have helped so many club members do awesome things. So back to network. It's sort of like a free course that helps you navigate all sorts of things. And that'll be building, or everything builds in here. So what else is in the club? The other things is you can private message anyone within the club. I won't show you much of that because that's, of course, private. No one else can see those except for the people that you private message. There's notifications which are quite detailed. So you will probably get bewildered with tons of notifications at the start, but you can change all of those in your settings and under your settings. So notifications, you'll see all of these that you can turn on and off, and you'll have them all turned on when you start, but you can turn them off so that you don't get bewildered. But it's good to have as many as you can turned on because so that you don't forget about the club, because it's so valuable and we just don't want you to forget. So there's lots of settings here that you can go through and set up your account. So you want to set up your profile so that everyone can find you. I've done a lot of posts in here, as you can see, and tell everyone about you so that we can learn more about what you do. And this is how lots of friends accumulate. Lots of people make collaborations together, buy from each other in the club and support each other. I think if I click on home, featured posts, there is, where is this? See more featured posts. Who started this post? Where is it? Angela started a post asking if you've bought or supported other businesses in the club since joining. And there's all these people that have collaborated and done things with other club members, and they're sharing their photos. All of this stuff wouldn't have happened if look at all this. Oh my God! All these collaborations and purchases would not have happened if they hadn't have found each other through the club. It's so bloody good. I'm going to leave it there. I think that's all I sort of really wanted to give you a tour of, because there's a lot that happens in here, and because there is a lot, it can be a little bit overwhelming. So I thought this tour could help you sort of understand a bit more about it, give you an understanding about what to expect, but also give you confidence when you do join that you know what to do and where to get the value from. Because there's a lot, and I want you to do good in here, and that's what I really, really want you to know, is that I really want you to support you. I don't just want this to be somewhere that you join and you just sit on it. I want you to be active and take action and really grow your business. That's what it's here for. So if you have any questions or you're not sure about anything to do with the club, please let me know, because I want you to know that we're here for you. And I don't want you to get stuck or overwhelmed or anything like that. I want you to have a really freaking awesome time. That's it. I'm going to click finish recording and get this uploaded for you guys.